Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Hardin High School for tonight's girls' 5th Region Championship game. Tonight's game has the 16-8 Bethlehem Banshees taking on the 14-8 Central Hardin Bruins. We're now going to turn it over to our PA announcer as they're going to announce all of the non-starters, and they'll do the starters for both sides.
Johanna Garcia and Diana Whitrock. Your bench players for the Bruins tonight: Elizabeth Kraft, Paige Bratcher, Claire Prater, Amber Hatfield, Lacey Eads, Grace Lane, Chloe Sloan, Alyssa McKinney, Riley Martin, Avery Pope, Audra Disselkamp, Hannah Robbins, Elizabeth Howell, and Sophie Melby. Tonight's starters for the Bethlehem Banshees: Laurel Guthrie, Micaiah Livers-Bryant, Claire Osborne, Buckley Sparks, Kaylin Walker, Bailey Young, Ella Blair, Bella Russell, Jenny Spalding, Anna O'Brien, and Lily Meredith. The starting lineup for the Bruins tonight: Olivia Fogel, Haley Clark, Haley Pickerel, Taylor Edson, Ella Dodd, Brittany Music, Morgan Burba, Haley Patter, Brooke Norton, Peyton Rabb, and Hannah Turner.
So there we have the starters for both teams. These two teams got here by winning last night's semifinals. The Central Hardin Bruins defeated Bardstown after double overtime, went to a shootout and won 3-0 there. The Bethlehem Banshees defeated the Elizabethtown Panthers last night 3-1.
Concession stand is open with
Bethlehem going for their 5th consecutive region title. And the Central Hardin Bruins trying to break that streak. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Go down the starters again for both teams. For the Banshees tonight: Anna O'Brien, Laurel Guthrie, Lily Meredith, Claire Osborne, Ella Blair, Jenny Spalding, Bella Russell will be between the pipes, Kaylin Walker, Micaiah Livers-Bryant, Buckley Sparks, and Bailey Young. For the Bruins, Olivia Fogel will be in goal, Haley Clark, Haley Pickerel, Taylor Edson, Ella Dodd, Brittany Music, Morgan Burba, Haley Panner, Brooke Norton, Peyton Rabb, and Hannah Turner. Bethlehem will be in their white uniforms with yellow numbers, and Central Hardin will be in the navy and Carolina blue striped jerseys. It will be Central Hardin's ball to start the game. Waiting on the officials to make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. Coming into tonight's ball game for the Banshees, leading them with 34 goals is Bailey Young, followed by Jenny Spalding with 27. Kaylin Walker has 20 goals. Buckley Sparks with 19. In the goal again, Bella Russell. She has 118 saves on the season. Norton in the back, gets it to Edson, and Clark sends it up near midfield, trying to get it to the outside. Burba chasing down there as Blair there for the Banshees. Throw in for Central. Trying to get it to Music down in the corner. Blair just lets it go over the inline, and it will be a goal kick for the Banshees. Blair will take this one.
Goal kick, Bethlehem.
Some guy kicked the ball in.
Banshees trying to get it to the middle of the field. Osborne sends it outside now. Sparks sends it up the middle. Fogel comes out from the goal. She'll scoop it up. Near midfield. Ball knocked around. That'll be dropped outside for Meredith. Turner comes over to apply the pressure. Burba now with it, trying to get it back towards the middle of the field. Music trying to streak down the middle. She gets between two defenders. Blair there, shot left foot, and Russell knocks it over the goal, and it will be a corner kick
Central
for the Bruins. Take it from this side. Taylor Edson will take this for the Bruins. Several players crowding the goal. Corner's going to go to the far side. Headed there off the post, off the crossbar, and will be a goal kick for the Banshees. And Ella Blair will take this goal kick.
Fans, as the sun goes down and the temperature drops, don't forget we've got hot chocolate for only $1.
Torsmel trying to get it to Young. Young will drop that one back. Meredith will send it up the left side. Trying to get it to Walker. Norton back there for the Bruins. She'll kick it out and be a throw-in for the Banshees.
Throw.
Walker to throw this one in. Oh, now she'll let Young throw it in. Into the 18. Kick back out to Young. Goes off one of the Bruins, and then Norton will clear it out up the right side. Trying to get it to Music. Meredith there for
Central
the Banshees.
Throw.
It goes out. Throw in for Central. Morgan Burba with the throw in. Burba again will throw it in. Throws it towards Turner. Meredith gets to it first. Osborne outside. They send it back to Blair. Sparks chases it down on the far side. And say it went over the sign, so it will be a throw in for the Bruins. Substitution, and the player was not off the field yet. Throw in again. Clark with the throw in up the line. It's going to go off Pickrell. Throw in for the Banshees. Blair to send this one in. That goes off of Sparks.
Throw
in for Central. Pickrell throws that one in down the line. Music chases after. Blair blocks her out, and it'll go over the sideline and be a throw in for the Banshees. towards the center of the field. Meredith there. Send it up the left side towards Young. Norton comes over. She kicks it out. It'll be a throw-in for Bethlehem. Young to send this one in. Spalding with it. It's Dodd who kicks it out. Another throw-in for the Banshees. Spalding will take this one. That one headed by Young, not very hard. Fogel scoops it up. Osborne sends it back. Livers Bryant with it now. So I send it down the center, gets it to Young. Lays it back for Spalding, gives it right back to Young. Burba there for the Bruins. Sends it back out near midfield. O'Brien there for the Banshees. It'll be sent outside. Meredith lets it go over. It'll be a throw-in for Bethlehem. Meredith with the throw-in down the line. Burba stops it. Goes out. There's that went off of the Banshees, and it'll be a Central Hardin throw-in. Headed around. Panner gets it over to Edson. Edson going to try to send it out towards the left side. Blair there for the Banshees. She's going to send it up the middle, trying to get it to Young. Dodd there now goes off of Spalding. Panner gives chase for the Bruins. Gets possession up to Music. Music trying to get past O'Brien on the far side. Goes out off the Banshees. Throw in for the Bruins. Pickrell comes to take this one. Music with possession down in the corner. O'Brien comes over. Those two collide. Ball goes down over the inline and will be a corner kick for the Bruins.
Corner, Central.
Haley Panner comes to take this one. So we're just on the short side, knocked out by the Banshees, and it'll be a corner again for the Bruins.
Central, corner.
Again, Haley Panner to take this one. Going to short side it. Edson gives it right back to Panner. That one's going to go off the Banshees and out.
Central throw.
Central Hardin throw in. Panner to throw this one in. Trying to get it to Music just inside the box. Osborne there. She kicks it out. It'll be another throw in for the Bruins.
Bruins throw.
Panner again. Getting it to Pickrell. Pickrell will lay it back. Edson sends it into the box. It'll get all the way through and over the inline and will be a goal kick. Oh, they're going to say it tipped. It went off one of the Banshees, and so it'll be a corner kick. Taylor Edson now will come over to take this one. In about 4 or 5 Bruins right down near the goal. Edson again out towards the 6. Headed out there. I believe that was Walker that clears it all the way up near midfield to Young. Young going to get it to the middle, trying to get it back to Walker. Norton down there for the Bruins. Spalding for the Banshees, and Norton will come away with possession. All the way up to Music. Music going towards her left. Blair there. Shot left foot. It's in! And Brittany Music puts the Bruins on the board.
Goal, Bruins.
So with 30-57
Number 11, Brittany Music, Central, goal.
in our first half to go, Brittany Music puts the Bruins up 1-0. to action. Young going to send it up the far side, trying to get it to Sparks. Goes beyond her. They throw in.
Central throw.
For the Bruins. Clark to take this one. Gets away from Blair. Tracks it back down. She'll lay it back for Livers Bryant. Back towards the middle. That's around Young now with it. I'm going to give it up to Spalding. Spalding to the outside for Sparks. She'll track it down in the corner. Clark there for the Bruins. Cross there, and Fogel comes out and gets it out of the air pretty quickly. Fogel's punt will come down near midfield. Blair sends it back the other direction. Clark there for the Bruins. Trying to chip it over the head. O'Brien there. Spalding again with the ball for the Banshees. Sends it forward for Sparks. Cross into the middle. Edson got to it first, and Panner will clear it out. Blair collected near midfield. Sends it over to O'Brien. Back to Blair. Now Young gets it just outside the 18, trying to find some space. Dodd there to poke it away. Dodd will send it back up near midfield. Music gets there, pokes it outside. Pickrell now with it. That'll go out, throw in
Central
for
throw.
The Bruins. Clark will throw this one in. Pickrell now with it. Up the left side. We chase down into the corner. Osborne will let it go over the inline, and it'll be a goal kick for the Banshees.
Goal kick, Banshees.
Blair to take this goal kick. Be a foul on the Bruins. Free kick for the Banshees. Blair will come to take this one.
Banshees kick.
No, he thinks that there's only Noah and that's it. I know, right?
Now he gets into the box. Walker comes out. Fogel will come out of the box and scoop it up. Fogel's punt goes high, short of midfield. Panner gets it back for the Bruins. Trying to get it to Rab. Meredith will send it right back down to Young. Now Spalding with it, trying to get it to the outside. Hatfield there for the Bruins. Now it'll be Edson with it. Now Panner will send it down the middle, trying to get it to Music. Blair there.
Banshees kick.
And it'll be Banshees kick. And as Music trying to turn the quarter, she slipped and fell and took out the legs of Blair. Spalding with it to Osborne. Now Edson will get it to the outside for Hatfield. Get it forward. Now it'll be sent back the other way by the Bruins. Hatfield heads it forward. Livers Bryan will send it back towards the other end. Lane now with it. Gives it up to Panner. We'll get it to Edson. That pass stopped by O'Brien. Sending it up. Norton will send it back the other end. Meredith will track it down. Rab kicks it. It goes off Meredith. There'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Have some subs coming in.
Substitution, Central. Central throw.
Haley Pickrell back into the lineup for Central. Lane to throw this one in. Into music. She'll lay it back for Panner. Panner lays it back for Burba. Burba to the middle for Edson. Walker there to get it back for the Banshee. She sends it outside for Sparks. Gets it up to Young. Now Spalding with it. Dodd there for the Bruins. Off of Dodd, throw in for Bethlehem. Spalding looking to throw it in. Throw it down towards the corner, trying to get it to Guthrie. Burba sends it out, but Spalding there to keep it on this end. Spalding in towards Walker. Walker trying to find some room, left foot, saved by Fogel. Goes off O'Brien. Lane will let it go out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. And now Lane again with it, tries to get it to the center for Panner. Now she gives it to Burba. Clark will come up, send it down the center of the field. Music gets to it. Blair closes on her, able to kick it to the outside. Pickrell out there. Pickrell gets it, trying to cross. It'll be sent back up the sideline. And now Blair will send it up. It goes out and will be a throw in for the Bruins. Clark to throw this one in. That'll go out and be another throw in for the Bruins.
Central throw.
Clark again coming up to take this one. Edson pokes it down the line. It'll go wide and a throw in for Bethlehem. Blair to throw this one in. Osborne with it now. Burba comes over. And now Edson will send it down the center of the field. Livers Bryant gets to it first. Sends it right back out towards midfield. Clark trying to track that one down. Walker over there for the Banshees. Bounced around.
A reminder, please stay behind the white line. Please stay behind the white line. Thank you.
Down into the corner. Throw in for the Banshees. Sparks to throw this one in. Walker back to Sparks. Two players go down. I think that was music that went down as it went out.
Banshees throw.
Banshees throw in. Sparks gets it in to Spalding. Back outside to Sparks. Pickrell there to send it up. Now Edson has it for the Bruins. She's going to send it up their left side. Livers Bryant gets to it first for the Banshees. She's going to send it to this side. Meredith will get to it before it gets to the sideline. Driving it back towards the middle. Chip it forward for Young. Now Guthrie tries to send it into the center. That one goes off of Walker after it was hit by Clark.
Timeout called on the field.
Got her.
Yes.
Almost right in the face. Quickly stopping it with 22:02 to go here in our opening half. Reminder, we will be back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be football action.
Substitution.
As the Central Hardin Bruins will travel to district foe Meade County. That game's set to start at 7:30.
You mess up right now, everybody see you live. This is your
And
punishment for being
Edson will come up. They're going to drop the ball. She will just lightly kick it back. And then they will start playing from there. Blair with it. Trying to get it to Sparks down the right side. Clark there for the Bruins. And that'll get out and be a throw-in for Central Hardin. Central Hardin giving a substitution.
Substitution Central.
Place us.
Hannah Turner checks back into the lineup.
You have two more? Let's try to send them up
Edson now with it to Panner. Panner lays it back for Clark. Clark will send it up near midfield.
We've got pizza in the concession stand, only $2 a slice. Cheese and pepperoni options. Again,
Music
pizza
again
in
with
the
it, getting
concession
past
stand,
another
only
defender.
$2 a slice.
Livers Bryant gets it, and she gets it back towards the middle of the field. Osborne heads it. Now Guthrie there. Panner will lay it back again for Clark, and Clark will punch it down towards the other end. O'Brien there, but it'll be Lane getting it to Rab. Now Spalding comes back to get possession for the Banshees. And if you do hear some of the whistles in the background, there's a freshman game going on right behind us here at Central Hardin. Now towards the middle of the field, Panner chases after it. Osborne there for the Banshees. Now Music will send it outside for Pickrell, or sorry, for Turner. That'll get outside. That'll be a throw-in for Central Hardin. Clark comes up to take this one. Right down the line to Turner. Sparks there for the Banshees. Edson gets it to Music. That one goes off of the Bruins, and it'll be a throw-in for the Banshees. Peevold to throw that one in. Up for Young. Back to the center for Spalding. Spalding going to chip it forward. Gets past Burba, but Fogel there before Walker could get a foot on it. Or sorry, before Guthrie could. Clark, and now it'll be Spalding with it. Once again, Panner there for the Bruins. Lays it back for Blair. Blair going to send it into the box, trying to get it towards Guthrie. Fogel again comes out from the box, from the 6-yard box, and scoops it up. Now she'll punt it away. Now Blair with it to Young. Lays it back for Osborne. Tries to get it to the outsides for Sparks. Towards the middle. Osborne now with it. She's going to get it outside for Meredith. Berber comes over for the Bruins. Meredith going to chip it into the box. Berber kicks that one out. Guthrie with a throw in into Young. Dodd on her. Music with it. Trying to get away from DeBold. The left side. Still taking it to the left side. That'll go out and be a throw in for Central. Coach Wilk encouraging his girls to speed up. Turner throws it in, trying to get to Music, popped out. Another throw in for the Bruins. Turner again throwing it in.
Central throw.
Livers Bryant sends that one out. It'll go over the sideline, be a throw in again for Central Hardin. Clark takes this one to Turner. Back to Edson, pops it up in the air. That'll go out and be a throw in for the Banshees.
Banshees throw.
Blair to throw this one in. Clark to Rab. Blair sends it back to the middle. Rab will send it down there. Then Livers Bryant sends it back towards the other end. That goes off Clark. It'll be a throw in for the Banshees. Sparks to throw this one in. Down the line to Young. Sparks now trying to get it to Spalding in the middle of the field. Edson has it. Chips it back out near midfield. DeBold sends it back the other end. Spalding again. Now she'll send it to the corner. Clark gets there. She pokes it free. Now Edson with it. Towards Music in the middle. Outside for Turner. Back to Music. The bowl on top of her, not giving her any space, and she'll kick it out. Lane goes chasing after it, able to keep it in. Guthrie comes back, and then Ball sent back to Norton. She'll send it out near midfield. That'll be a handball as it bounced up and hit Turner.
Handball
Free
call.
kick for the Banshees. Spalding will take this one. Into the top of the box. Ball knocked around, spit out to the left side. Young gives us chase. Norton on her. Lay it back for Meredith. Lane comes out. Sent into the box, trying to get it to Walker. Walker lays it off. Spalding shot. It's going to go wide right. Fogel scoops it up before it goes across the end line. 15:42 to go in this first half. Fogel will punt it away out near midfield. And that'll be a foul
kick
on the Banshees, and it'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Edson to take this one. They sent near the top of the box. DeBold heads it out. Meredith will track it down. Sends it up the sideline. Burba there. She'll send it in towards the box, trying to get it to Music. Music has it. Turner sends it towards the goal. Russell will scoop it up from there. Of a foul on the Bruins. Free kick for the Banshees. A reminder, next week we will have the 17th District Volleyball Tournament. Monday night, a 4-5 matchup between North Hardin and Fort Knox. The two semifinals on Tuesday night, starting at 5:30, and then we will have the championship game on Wednesday night.
Central
Hardin goal kick.
Both sides.
Walker back into the lineup for the Banshees. Sloan into the lineup for
Fans,
the Bruins.
A special treat tonight in the concession stand. We have egg rolls. That's right, there are egg rolls in the concession stand.
Spalding trying to keep it on this end, gets it to Young. That one goes off Dodd. Give it back to Young, trying to find some space. Bruins collapse on here. Ball over there again. Shot, and Fogel with the save. Sparks with a couple of shots in there. Haley Clark in front of her, most of those. Music trying to go down the middle of the field. Continues with it. Puts it forward, Blair there. Left-footed shot off the post.
Goal kick.
And it will be a goal kick. Blair will take this goal kick. Young gets it right at midfield. Sends it up, trying to get it to Walker. Norton gives chase for the Bruins. Lays it back. Fogel sends it up the field. Now it'll be Burba with it. Gets it to Lane, back to Burba. She'll send it up. O'Brien back there for the Banshees. Music trying to get there. O'Brien chips it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Bruins. Haley Pickrell checks back in for the Bruins. Into Pickrell. Back for Burba. towards the middle. Livers Bryant there. Edson, left foot, just wide left. And it'll be a goal kick for the Banshees. We'd like to thank our sponsors for all of our coverage this season. Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Pickerel with it again in the middle of the field. Livers Bryant pokes it free. Now Berba gets to it for Central. Trying to get it up for Lane. Lane gets it back to Panner. Panner to the middle for Music. Now to Bold there for the Banshees. Chips it forward. Livers Bryant again there for the Banshees to get it.
Banshees kick.
Be a foul on the Bruins. Free kick for the Banshees. Blair to take this one. To the outside for Spalding. She gets it to Sparks. Back to Spalding. Trying to get it in the middle. Panner there and sent right back up by DeBold. Now Young with it just at the edge of the 18-yard box. She lays it back for Spalding. Trying to find some room. Left-footed shot there. Fogel with the save. Music right at midfield, tries to poke it up. O'Brien there. Now to be Lane who sends it towards the left side. Sloan gives chase. It'll go out though and be a throw in for the Banshees. Blair throws this one in to Spalding. Or sorry, the Bolt. Osborne now with it. She'll send it to DeBold towards the middle of the field. She'll drop it back for O'Brien. To this side for Meredith. Meredith taking it back towards the middle, send it towards Shop. Norton cleared it out. Osborne again with it, trying to chip it forward. Spalding shot, it'll go high. And it will be a corner kick for the Banshees.
Corner, Banshees.
Spalding to take this one. Livers Bryant comes all the way up to the goal from her defensive position. Spalding will send it towards the goal. Trying to get it headed there. Be cleared out by Berba, but it'll be DeBold who gets to it. Takes a shot there, a couple of bounces, and Fogel scoops it up. 8:15 to go here in our first half. Only goal of the night is by Brittany Music with 30:57 to go here, just a little over 9 minutes into the ball game. Osborne with it to the outside. Gets away from Sparks. Throw in for the Bruins.
Central throw.
Down the line, trying to get it to Sloan. Blair to throw this one in. Livers Bryan with it back outside to Blair. Blair up the, trying to get to the middle where Young is. Norton comes up. Young keeps possession. Clark there for the Bruins. She'll lay it back for Blair. They're going to send it towards the top of the box. Headed one time, one bounce, and Fogel gets another save. DeBold will get that one as it comes down. Edson now there for the Bruins. Trying to get it to Pickrell, goes too far. Livers Bryant sends it all the way down towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Clark will send it back towards the middle for Pickrell. Pickrell lays it outside for Sloan, and Livers Bryant with it again. Now Spalding has it. Panner in front of her. Going to send it towards this left side.
Central throw.
I believe that went off of Walker and out. Central Hardin throw in.
Substitutions, both sides.
Riley Martin checks in. And Laurel Guthrie checks back in for the Banshees. Burba throws it into Lane, back to Burba. It's going to come down near Spalding. Spalding trying to get it to Young. Burba again, going to send it out towards the center. Pickrell there. Now to Vold with it. Right back to Livers Bryant. Trying to find some room. Panner will kick it out. Meredith tracks it down. Lane gets it now back. And that's going to go off of Meredith. She keeps it in though. And Burba
Banshee
goes
throw.
off of her. Banshee throw in. And now DeBold will come over to take this one in. Into the box. That one kicked out by Lane. DeBold again to throw this one in. Trying to get it to Young. Dodd there. Now Spalding lays it back for Young. Left side, wide left. And it goes off the Bruins. So it will be a corner kick. Spalding comes over to take this one.
Banshees.
Send it towards the far side, headed there. Fogel again with another save. I believe that one was headed by Walker. Have a foul on the Bruins, and it'll be a free kick for the Banshees. Blair to take this one. Down the middle. Clark there. Young finds some room. Norton gets in front of it. Walker looks to take a shot. She's going to poke it over to the other side. Fogel comes out and grabs it before the Banshees can get to it. Music now with it. We'll have a foul on the Banshees, and so it'll be a free kick
Central kick
for the Bruins. Edson comes over to take this one. Send this one towards the middle of the box. Livers Bryant heads it out to Walker. Walker turns, tries to get it up the field. Now to Bold will. Burba there trying to keep it on this end. Spalding will kick it to the outside. Meredith rushes up to get to it. Young with it. Lays it back. O'Brien going to send it down the middle. Take one hop. Norton comes up. She'll send it back out near midfield for Pickrell. Lays it back for Edson. Edson just going to poke it outside for Martin. Knocked around. Now Livers Bryant will drop it back for O'Brien. She sends it right back up the middle of the field. Music there for the Bruins. O'Brien again steps in front, gets it back. She gets it to Spalding. Spalding sends it forward for Young. Back again, Spalding with it. She gets past Dodd. Cross there, low on the ground, still low on the ground. Clark there, Clark able to just kick it free. And now Meredith will send it right back into the box.
2 minutes to half.
Sends it to the far side. Guthrie there. It's going to go over the end line and will be a goal kick for the Bruins.
Goal kick, Central.
Fogel to take this goal kick. Foul on the Banshees. Free kick for the Bruins.
Central kick.
Edson going to move it back. So try to send this one towards Music. Meredith there for the Banshees. Lane will send it into the box. Couple of bounces and Russell will scoop it up. Out to Blair. Under a minute. Pickrell back for Martin. Trying to get it to Music. Livers Bryant there for the Banshees. It's going to go out. Be a throw in for Central.
Central throw.
Music to throw this one in. 30 seconds to go. Now Clark gets to it. In towards the side. Music has it. And then Blair comes up, kicks it out. Throw in. 15 seconds
Central
to go.
Throw.
Down to 10. And that is how our first half will come to a close. Central Hardin on top, 1-0 over the Banshees. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with second half action.
Hi, my name is Dale Mings, and welcome to HCEC-TV live sports coverage. We want to take a few moments right now to recognize one of our longtime sponsors with our live sports coverage, Bluegrass Cellular.
Well, we started back in 1989, just offering your basic service to our customers, and eventually in 1998, we started doing our first digital service, providing our first digital service, and then later, in 2005, we launched our first smartphone service, and ever since then, we've been adding to our product portfolio, enhancing the services, and now we even have mobile services as well as a number of fleet digital services for our business customers. Well, the future is pretty bright. Right now, we continue, as I mentioned, to enhance our portfolio. So we have in-vehicle internet services that we can provide to families as they travel throughout the holidays. We have our fleet services where you can monitor and manage how your vehicles are being used if you're a business customer of ours. So it looks pretty bright. We're not just only focusing on the mobile handheld device. So we can even service your internet, provide your internet service in your home. Well, we have a core employee group of approximately 400 employees, but more importantly to us, not only do we have our employees that are directly employed by our organization, but we support well over 125 vendors. So each of those vendors have their own set of employees, and they're all part of the Bluegrass family. So it's your community expanded, it's our business expanded, so we're completely entrenched and we're fully invested in where we are. I tell you what I'm really excited about is when we talk about being local, oftentimes organizations, we picture a local as a place, right? My organization is located in Elizabethtown. That's a specific area where you are. Here, what we do is we like to do local. So local as a verb and action word. So just the other day, we were very fortunate enough to be involved in a shelter clean out. We cleaned the grills and tables and walls of a community shelter so they were able to pass their inspection. This wasn't done on the weekend where employees just do when they feel like they would be fit their schedule. This was actually done during the day. the company fully supported that, fully supported our organization's team members to go out to the facility and do work there. Beyond that, a lot of times when you hear the word local or local involvement, you may think of an organization of our size would simply write a check, or that's how we are involved. But once again, I mentioned that we do local. So we're actually involved in organizations such as Helping Hands and Battle for the Bluegrass, where we're providing funds for schools, and we're actively involved. So that's how we view our local involvement. Well, right now we are really excited about our Wi-Fi service. So you can have your internet in your home in areas where previously some of the landline providers were unable to provide you with internet service. Now you can come to Bluegrass Cellular and we can provide you with internet service in your home. Even if you're in an extremely rural area, you can be connected digitally to the rest of the world. On top of that, as I mentioned, we have our fleet services. So if you own a business, our internet service will allow you to track your vehicles, will allow you to do business on the move and on the go. So your employees, particularly if you have a sales organization, they're no longer tethered to a cubicle or to an office. There's always work to be done, and when you're mobile and when you're mobily doing work, then you're going to be extremely more productive. And that's all due to some of the products that we're offering. Well, you can walk into one of our retail locations. We have over 35 located throughout central Kentucky. So we're in a town near you. We can also find us on bluegrasscellular.com.
Thank you for taking a few moments to learn about one of our longtime sponsors here at HCEC-TV. And we just want to thank Bluegrass Cellular once again for supporting our students and providing this wonderful service. Now let's get back to the ball game. Hi, I'm Dale Mings. Welcome to HCEC-TV live sports coverage. Now we're here again today in our studios talking to one of our longtime sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, and we have Don McMahon with us today to tell us a little bit more about Brandenburg. Welcome, Don.
How you doing? Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Don, tell us a little bit about Brandenburg Telecom, kind of its history and so forth.
Yeah, Brandenburg Telecom has been in this area since 65 years. We started off in Radcliffe, and then we've branched out from there. So in E-Town, we've probably been offering service in E-Town it's probably about 18 to 20 years almost for service in E-Town. So we have all the cities in Hardin County. So we've been here for a little while.
Now, I used to live in Meade County, and so I know that Brandenburg kind of started out as one of those small town telephone companies.
That's where we first started, and we decided to branch out from there. So, yep.
And it's, you know, I think one of the things that's always intrigued me was the fact that you guys have been really innovative. And again, you know, that small town telephone company, but yet you guys have brought the cutting edge technology to our area. And I think you continue to do that.
Yeah, fiber service is a big deal. I'm sure everybody's heard of fiber service mainly from Google, you know, bringing it to major cities throughout the U.S. So we started out in Meade County building fiber service, and we have most of it built out. It's still going, but recently we're able to offer fiber in the county of Hardin County, whereas we used to be in the cities. Now we're in the cities with fiber and the county. So the county is getting built out slowly but surely. We have 2 crews going right now, so hopefully we'll get it out. We'll get it out built eventually.
I know that's good news for a lot of folks like me. I live way out there in the boonies, and right now we don't have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, right now with today's technology, you have wireless devices, you have 4K TVs, so that demands a lot of bandwidth. And with fiber service, you can get up to 1 gig at your home, so that's huge. I mean, for a little community like this, which E-Town's getting bigger and bigger every day, I know that. So it's a really good product to have.
So I guess what we need to tell people is stay tuned. It's coming.
Definitely.
You know.
When we do open a new fiber area, we go door to door. So we'll hang a bag on your door, and then we'll that'll let you know that fiber's ready. And we also do some advertising in the News Enterprise, and we put all the addresses in the that's available. So you can check that out too.
Well, now, if people wanted to know, for instance, are they in an area where they already have Brandenburg available to them? You know, how can they find out about what's available, what services you offer?
Yeah, definitely give us the call at our office. We have a new office in E-Town on 62. Phone number is 270-982-4466. And anybody can tell you what we do. We do TV, phone, internet, security, so they can get any information from the office. Just call your local office.
So the new office kind of took the place of the one that was downtown on Dixie.
Yeah, we used to be on Dixie Highway. We shared a space with West Point Bank, but we've grown bigger and we have bigger plans, so we got spread out a little bit. So.
I think it's kind of neat how you've kind of kept that architectural style from the office in Brandenburg.
Yeah, it's easy enough structure to build, so I guess I like it. So
I know when they were building that, when I was living in Meade County, and I watched that one build there in Brandenburg, and I thought, is that going to be a church building? Is all that stained glass, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people say that. It's definitely a big steeple. So
well, it's pretty the way you turn the different colored lights on at different times and things. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, here's obviously you guys have been supporting high school sports by being a sponsor of our live coverage, and that's been going on for quite a while. So why do you think that's? Why has Brandenburg gotten involved that way?
Well, like I said, we're a local company, so the community is important to us. We want to give all of our customers, the best services and conveniences. So, a lot of people, if they can't make the game, they can go to Channel 1 and watch it. We play a lot of replays, so if you missed it, you can go back and catch it. We also are involved in the high school, like a co-op program. So as much as we can interact with the high schools and the high school kids, the better for us, because maybe they'll work for us one day. So we want to definitely keep that relationship going.
So you mentioned co-op program. Is that a way for students to learn more about technology?
Yeah, our co-op program, they can work in the office. They can slowly learn and just get a better knowledge of what we do.
Wow, that's awesome, because that's something that Hardin County Schools is big in right now, is getting kids ready to work.
Yes, definitely. That's huge lately. Even the college is doing that through HCEC-TV.
Yeah. Kind of hard to remember that name, but it changed a few years ago. But yeah. Well, we really appreciate all that you do for us, and folks, there's a lot of things here in Hardin County we would not be able to do if it wasn't for Brandenburg Telecom basically backing us up, and so we really appreciate all that you do.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today.
All right.
Welcome back to
45. We're making a deal on those.
Welcome back to Central Hardin High School for tonight's 5th Region Championship game between the Central Hardin Bruins and the Bethlehem Banshees. Our halftime score 1-0 with Central Hardin on top. The only score tonight coming from Brittany Music, just a little over 9 minutes into the ball game, and that has been the lone goal. Banshees will have it to start this second half. Officials making sure everyone's ready to go. And we start. Young with it. Back to Spalding. And to send it in, that goes off of, I believe, Rab. Now Edson with it. She'll lay it up for Lane. Tanner will now send it up over midfield. O'Brien there for the Banshee, sends it back the other direction. Don will send it back near midfield, trying to get it to Music. DeBold there for the Banshees. Now it'll be chipped back. Blair with it. She'll send it up the middle of the field. Panner again there. Spalding there for the Banshees. She'll chip it into the box. Vogel will come over and scoop it up. She'll kick it out near midfield. Music gets to it first for the Bruins. Trying to find some space. O'Brien gets it back, and she'll send it down the center of the field, getting it to Young. Dodd provides the pressure there. Now they get it outside to Spalding. Spalding finds some room right at the top of the box, chips it in for Young. Young looking for some space. Haley Clark comes in to get it away from her. Blair unable to get much on it. Now Dodd will send it out, and it'll go over the side, and it'll be a throw-in for the Banshees.
Banshees throw.
Throw it down the line, trying to get it to Sparks. Goes out.
Banshee throw.
Blair again to throw it in. Young with it. And lays it back for Blair. That goes all the way through the box. And it will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Fogel will take this goal kick. Spalding there heads it straight up in the air. Edson heads it back for Clark. Clark will send it up the left side. That's going to roll out and be a throw in for Bethlehem. Into Spalding. That's going to go out off Central Hardin. Throw in for Bethlehem. Spalding quickly gets it in. Panner kicks it out. Be another throw in. This time Sparks will take it. Sparks will send it into the box. Norton there sends it right back out, but Young gets to it first, lays it back for Sparks. She again going to send it in there. It's going to one hop. And before Walker can get there, Fogel will collect the save. Bounces up Music, tries to get underneath it, has some space. DeBold right on her left. Shot, and it'll go wide, and it will be a corner kick for the Bruins.
Fans remain behind the dotted white line.
Haley Panner to take this one for the Bruins. That one hooking in, and Russell with the save. That one from Russell. Central Hardin is going to try to keep it away from the Banshees. Clark with it. And it's around. Diebold will kick it up to Spalding. Spalding going to send it towards the box. Norton comes out now. Sparks will send it back in. Now it gets over the head of Young, trying to find some room. It'll go wide to the left and will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Ram got to it first. Now Music gets it to the outside for Lane. Blair will send it back near midfield. Edson heads it. Bold comes up to get to it. Sparks going to try to get it to the center. Panner there for Central Hardin. Sends it out the other side. I'm going to go out off of Central. Meredith to throw this one in.
Correction, that was a Banshees throw.
Out again off Central, another throw in. Meredith
Banshees
again
throw.
to throw. Down the side, Walker unable to keep it in. Burbo now to throw it in.
Substitution,
Hannah Turner
Central.
checks into the lineup for the Bruins.
Central throw.
Near midfield, Music going to try to send it towards the middle. Edson send it down the middle. Livers Bryant there for the Banshees. Clark going to head it back towards the middle. Edson hits it, but it goes off Osborne. Clark will send it back near midfield. That one goes off Music. as O'Brien hit it. I'm going to stop the clock as music down as that one caught her right in the stomach.
Time called on the field.
A reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be football action, as the Central Hardin Bruins will travel down the road to take on Meade County Green Wave. Scheduled kickoff time is 7:30. Next week, we will have the 17th District Volleyball Tournament, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday will be the 4-5 matchup. On Tuesday, we will have the 2 semifinals, and then on Wednesday, the final.
Substitution, Central.
Next Friday night, we will have again another 6A clash here, as the North Hardin Trojans will travel here to take on the Central Hardin Bruins, and that kickoff will be at 7:30 as well. Music goes to the side. It looks like she's got the breath knocked out of her. Throw it in, and they'll send it down the field. Now Russell with it. Trying to get it back. DeBold will drop it back for Livers Bryant. Sitting near midfield. Heads in there for the Bruins. Goes off DeBold. Now Blair will send it down the center of the field to the other end, trying to get it to Young. Young going to leave it there for Spalding. Painter comes over for the Bruins. Spalding now will lay it back again. Turner there. Or sorry, Dodd. Now outside. Sparks with it. Cross there. Osborne. It's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see who it went off of. We have 2 players as they both hit the ball, went down pretty hard. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg
Terry,
Telecom.
can we get a time check, please?
Providing service for all your telecommunication needs, physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. So we'll have a slight adjustment in the time. When the injuries happen, they typically do stop it. So we'll have 31:56 to go here in the ball game. The 2 injured players, Claire Osborne for the Banshees, Haley Panner for the Bruins. Guthrie back in the lineup for the Banshees. Music back in for the Bruins. Into Clark, back to Lane. Lane tries to get it to the center. Guthrie there. Now Lane again. Sparks now with it. Sends it towards the center. Martin there for the Bruins. Sends it back the other way. Blair again with it. She'll send it down the middle, trying again to get it to Young. Young tries to find some space. Left foot shot there, and Fogel just hits it over the crossbar. Another save. It will be a corner kick for the Banshees.
Corner, Banshees.
Spalding to take this one. Send this one near the front of the goal. Off Young. Got to. And it'll be Edson who sends it back out. Spalding will collect it in. Trying to get it to Blair. It'll go off the Bruins. Be a throw in for the Banshees. Blair a little slow as they bang together. DeVold to throw this one in. Throws it into the box. And there's Sparks in there for the Banshees. Now just kind of bouncing around. Music gets to it for Central. She'll send it up right at midfield where it'll be a throw in for the Banshees. Blair again to throw this one in. Clark heads that one back out. Sparks heads it back to Spalding. Trying to get it to Young. Dodd kicks it out. Meredith comes up from the back to get to it. Riley Martin gets it back for the Bruins. She gets it to the outside for Pickrell. It'll go too far, and now Meredith will throw it in for the Banshees. On the far side. Like I say, it goes off the Banshees. Throw in for the Bruins. Burba to throw this one in. To Pickrell. Back, and that'll go out, and now it'll be a throw in for the Banshees. Meredith to throw this one in. She throws it in down the line. Now she'll kick it towards the top of the box. Sparks chases after it. Lane there for the Bruins. And that one goes up to Fogel. She collects it. Fogel's playing high in the air, not quite going to get to midfield. Then we're going to have a handball on the Banshees. Edson to take this free kick. Edson right down the middle of the field. Livers Bryant there for the Banshees. Outside to Pickrell. Knocked back towards the middle. Sparks gets to it for the Banshees to Spalding. Back to DeVold, down the middle, trying to get it to Young. Young trying to quickly get it off. Walker lays it back. Left foot by Spalding. Norton there for the Bruins. Now it'll be sent out to Haley Pickrell. Gives it to Panner, back to Pickrell. Down the line. Music gives, actually it's Rab out there chasing after it. It's going to go off the Banshees, throw in for the Bruins.
Substitution, Central.
Riley Martin back into the lineup for Central.
Fans, please remain behind the dotted white line.
Down into the corner. Sent back out, another throw in for the Bruins. Martin to throw this one in. Down into the corner. Music gets to it and plays it off a Banshee, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. Edson comes down to the corner to take this one. Send it to the short side, back to Edson, and it'll be cleared there by the Banshees all the way up near midfield. Young up there as Dodd has been covering her all night. And Norton will send it back towards the other end. Blair there for the Banshees. And so offsides for the against the Bruins.
Offsides, Banshees kick.
And Music again takes one to the stomach. That'll go out. Throw in for the Banshees. Sparks to throw this one in.
Central substitution.
Haley Pickrell back in for the Bruins. Claire Osborne back in for the Banshees.
Central throw. Substitution Banshees.
Clark to throw this one in for Central. Edson will send it down the field. Livers Bryant there. As music bounces between DeBold and Livers Bryant. That goes off
Central
Guthrie.
throw.
Central throw in. Lane to throw this one in. Music trying to find some space. Blair kicks that one out.
Central
It'll be
throw.
another Central throw in. Lane comes to take this one as well. That'll go out off the Banshees. Another throw in for
Central
Central.
throw.
This time Music will throw it in. Now she'll lay it for Lane. That's going to go off the Bruins and out, and will be a goal kick for the Banshees.
Goal kick Banshees.
Blair to send this one out. Ball just kind of ping-ponging back and forth. That's going to go out off the Bruins. It'll be a throw in for the Banshees.
Banshees
Young to
throw.
throw this one in. Throws it right towards the middle. Norton got something on it. Walker going to send it. It'll go wide left and will be a goal kick
Central.
for the Bruins.
This is the last soccer game being hosted by Central this season. As such, we're trying to sell everything in that concession stand so we can have everything fresh next year. So if you're hungry, go offer them
Fogle will
something, and I
take-
bet they'll sell it to you.
The goal kick.
No kidding.
That
We need to
one
get rid
goes
of all of it.
Off of Walker. Sorry, not Walker, Guthrie. Back near the middle. Blair again kicks it, and it'll be Lane who gathers it in for Central to Edson. Pops it forward for Music. Again, Lane up the left side. DeBold comes over. Livers Bryant kicks it off of Lane. It'll be a
Banshees
throw in
throw.
for the Banshees. DeBold going to throw this one in. Down the line for Guthrie. Goes out
Central
off
throw.
Guthrie. Now it'll be a Central Hardin throw in. Lane again to send this one in. That's off Central. It'll be a throw in for the Banshees. Clark gets to it. She knocks it out. Throw in again for Bethlehem. They have a
Banshees
substitution.
substitution.
Sparks back into the lineup. 22-22 to
Banshees
go
throw.
in this second half of play. Again, Central on top 1-0. Throw near the top of the box. Lane will send it back out near midfield. Livers Bryant gets to it first. Now it's Music with it. Gets it to Rab. Rab will send it forward for Music. O'Brien back there. She'll kick it out. And it'll be a throw in for the
Central
Bruins.
throw.
Lane coming up to take this one. Music heads it
Fans,
over.
please
and
remain behind
Blair
the white line.
kicks it out. Another throw in for the Bruins. Music trying to find some space from DeBold. Chips it in there, knocked around. It'll be turned and kicked out near midfield. Young there for the Banshees. Dodd comes over, she'll kick it out. It'll be a throw in
Banshees
for
throw.
Bethlehem. Young again picks it up quickly. Throws it in, trying to get it to Spalding. Young gets it right back. Send it to the other side. Now back towards the middle. Spalding there for the Banshees. Left foot off the crossbar. And a corner kick as that went off of one of the Bruins. Spalding out to take this corner. Now they start moving. Sit short side. Gets to the back. Osborne there. Ball kicked around. Rab kicks it out for the Bruins. Meredith tracks it down. That one goes off Pickrell. Now O'Brien gets it out back out near midfield. Chips it forward. Edson hits it high in the air, then heads it again toward Rab. The Bulls are going to keep it on this end. Off into the corner. And it will be a corner kick for the Banshees.
Corner, Banshees.
And it looks like, well, it was Sparks was going out there now to be Spalding. Up near the front, headed there, hit by Brooke Norton. Headed out towards the top of the box. Ball knocked around. Music comes out with it for the Bruins. Music down the left side. O'Brien comes over. She'll send it back out near midfield. Guthrie heads it forward, but it'll be go right to Clark. Clark to the middle for Edson. Edson for Lane. She misses it. It'll be a throw in for Bethlehem. Quickly in and down the line to Guthrie. Lays it back for Osborne. Back to Blair. Blair down the right side. Young comes over to get it. And it's Spalding on a give and go. She's got some space. Shot. And it's going to go off of Panner as she stops it before Spalding can get it off. But it'll be a corner kick for the Banshees. Jenny Spalding down there to take this one. 18:35 to go in the ball game. Sent out. Lane sends it back out of the box. Spalding gets to it. Dodd comes out. Left foot cross there, headed. Young gets some space. It's in. Young with the left foot ties it up at 1. With 18:15 to go in our ball game.
18 minutes, 15 seconds remain in the game. Score is tied at 1.
And Bailey Young putting that one in the left corner to knot it up, her 35th goal of the season. Here's some life from the faithful of the Banshees as they traveled over from Bardstown. Norton will track it down. Bull tries to get that one towards the center. Spalding there, and it'll be Panner who sends it up the left side. Music chases after. Blair comes over along with Livers Bryant. Livers Bryant pokes it free. Now DeBold with it. That'll go off Edson.
Banshee throw.
Throw in for the Banshees. DeBold to throw this one in. That'll go out. We throw in for
Central
the Bruins.
Throw.
Back to Clark. Clark pops it in the air.
Central kick.
That'll be a Central Hardin free kick. Edson will come to take this one. Edson marks it ready. Sends it towards the goal. Music trying to head it there. Russell with the save. Had an offsides call prior to it, so it'll be a free kick for the Banshees. Young has it. Lays it outside, trying to get it to Spalding. Played forward. Now Norton will be back there for the Bruins. That one goes off Spalding. Spalding gets it to the outside for Sparks. Lane there. Lane will kick it out. It'll be a throw in for the Banshees. Into Young. Sparks crosses there. Meredith will come up, get to it first. Cross for Blair. Blair hits it high in the air, trying to get to Osborne in the middle. Blair again with it to Meredith. Into the middle. Spalding with it right at the top of the box. Trying to find some room. Brooke Norton there for the Bruins. I believe that was Berber that cleared it out. And a throw in for Bethlehem. Walker back into the lineup.
Both sides.
Out to midfield. O'Brien gets there. Now it'll be Panner with it. Livers Bryant gets it back near midfield. Down to Spalding. Back for Osborne. For Blair. Digger with it now for the Bruins. Sent back the other way. Spalding gets to it. Sends it forward, trying to get it to Young. That'll go off Dodd now. Throw in for the Banshees. Sparks to throw this one in.
Banshees throw.
Another throw in for Bethlehem. Sparks again to throw this one in. Edson knocks that one out. Another throw in. Edson sends it out, but Young able to stop it. Crossed by Spalding. Osborne there. She lays it back out for Meredith. Meredith's shot, it'll go wide right, or sorry, wide left.
Goal kick.
And will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Fogel to take the goal kick. Panner sends it back there to midfield. Send back in the other direction by the Banshees. A foul there and a free kick for the Bruins. Spalding got in front of that one, gets it to Young. Right back to Spalding. Top of the box. Norton there, pokes it free. Spalding now will get it outside for Sparks. Cross, headed, and in. And Bailey Young with another goal. A little over 6 minutes since her last one. And now the Banshees with the lead.
32 seconds remain. Banshees lead 2-1.
They continue to put the pressure on the Central Hardin defense. Spalding and Young just really knowing where the other is. Grace Lane back into the lineup for the Bruins. And the Bruins going to move Brooke Norton who's been their sweeper for the last couple of games. Now she's going to be moved up near midfield. So they're going to try to put some pressure of their own on the Banshees. Spalding with it again. Down the left side. And that will go out and be a throw-in for Central.
I told you we're trying to get rid of everything in the concession stand. Pizza's now only $1. Pepperoni and cheese pizza. $1 a slice. That's $1 a slice for pizza.
Throw in for the Bruins.
A limited time offer.
Burba gets it in. Back to Burba. Now it'll be Dodd who'll send it up the left side. I'm going to try to get it towards the middle of the field. Sparks there for the Banshees. Dodd again back up the middle. Now to be Young, who's been playing forward all night. She moves back in towards the middle of the field.
Banshees throw.
And almost a double team on Brittany Music as she stands at midfield. Walker, Kaylin Walker, basically her shadow right now. Throw in for the Banshees. Throw it back to Meredith. That one goes off of, I believe, Norton. And they'll stop the clock there, 10:57. That one, I think, knocked the breath out of Norton. Third or fourth time we've seen that tonight. Norton going to step out for just a few moments.
Substitution, Central.
Rab back into the lineup for the Bruins. And now Osborne will just kick it right back to Fogel, and they'll start playing from there. Blair will send it back down the middle of the field. Clark back there for the Bruins. Lay it off. Ball kicked out towards the corner.
Banshees throw.
Out of bounds. Guthrie will throw this one in. Actually, now she lays it down. And it'll be Meredith who'll come up to take this one. Panner will kick it back out. Young over with it. She lays it back for Meredith. Meredith will kick it back towards the middle. Edson heads it away to Lane. Keeping it on this end is Sparks. Sparks into the box to Osborne. Back to Sparks. She'll take the shot there. It'll go wide left, and it will be a
Central
goal kick for the Bruins. 9:50 to go in the ball game. Central led for the first 60 minutes of the game. And with 18:15, Bailey Young put it in the back of the net. And then just 6 minutes and 13 seconds later, she headed one in on the cross by Spalding to give the Banshees the lead. Fogel picks it up. She'll quickly punt it back out.
Once again, fans, we are trying to sell out of what's in the concession stand tonight. Head down there, make them an offer, and I bet you'll get a deal.
Panner gets it to Rab. Rab to the outside for Norton. Gets around O'Brien. Meredith down there as well. Norton will cross. Livers Bryant kicks it out from there, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bruins.
Central throw.
Norton to throw this one in. Sent back out. Norton lets it go out. She'll throw it in again. Tips back out. Another throw in for Bruins. Bourbon now to throw this one in. Spalding comes over for the Banshees. He kicks that one off a Bruin. And now Meredith will throw this one in. Music with it, trying to turn the corner, unsuccessful, and Young will send it near midfield to Osborne. Spalding wanted it down the field. She was racing up the side. Bruins quickly get it back in. Have a foul.
Banshees kick
on the Bruins. Free kick for the Banshees. O'Brien to take this one. Rab now with it to Norton. Back for Dodd. Gets past Edson. Diggender back to Lane. Lane sends it up. Goes off. Couple of Banshees now. Young will just send it about 6 rows deep. Throw in for the Bruins.
Central throw.
That goes off the Banshees. Another throw in for the Bruins. Quickly getting it in. That'll be cleared out by Spalding. Dodd will send it back towards the middle, trying to get it to Norton. Norton trying to find some room. Dinger into the middle of the field, down by Osborne. Oh, sorry, not. That's into the box. A couple of bounces and an easy scoop for Russell. 6:10 to go win the ball game. Russell's punt beyond midfield. That goes out.
Banshees
throw in for the Banshees. Lane will get that one towards the middle to Rab. Rab chips it forward. Blair will be there for the Banshees. And Spalding will send it down the right side. Clark there. She gets it out to Lane. Lane trying to get it to Panner. Panner will get it back over here. Dinger. Now Edson with it. Edson shoots it, it'll get into the box, but Russell comes out. An easy pickup as we hit the 5-minute mark.
5 minutes remain.
And that goes off of Music, and she gets past her. Music with the tying goal. With 4:45 to go. Russell came out, picked it up, and then dropped it back down.
Fans remain behind the dotted line. Fans remain behind the dotted line.
If the goalie doesn't pick it up, a player has to come and force them to pick it up. Russell put it down, and she could not pick it back up after that point, trying to stall out. And Music comes up, plays it as Russell tried to kick it away, and we're all nodded it too. They sent forward for Sparks. Crosses there. That'll go over the end line and will be a corner kick for the Banshees. Spalding coming over to take this one. This one low at the front. Livers Bryan unable to get to it really cleanly now. Spalding with it again. She takes it towards the goal line. Cross there. Back towards the middle. Livers Bryant there. Norton there, kind of kick it out. Osborne now with it. Rab pokes it out wide for Pickrell. Sorry, that was for Burba. That'll go off the Bruins and be a Banshee throw-in. Quickly back in, that's off the Banshees now, throw-in for the Bruins. They get it into Panner. Back for Burba. Edson trying to send it back towards midfield. Panner now with it. Spalding pokes it free from her. Now Meredith will send it up the left side, trying to get it to Young. Norton back there, a cross, and Fogel will pick it up. Three minutes to go in the ball game in regulation. Lane. Guthrie will lay it back. Meredith sends it up that left side, trying to get it to Young. Dodd there for the Bruins. Into the top of the box where Spalding is, poked free by Panner. Burba will send it back out, but Blair's there for the Banshees. She'll send it towards the top of the box. Panner heads it into the air. Edson now there, and she'll kick it out near midfield. Livers Bryant comes over. And now laying it back will be Blair, and Russell will send it back out near midfield. Sparks now with it for the Banshees. Clark there for the Bruins. Osborne in the middle now.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Left foot.
2 minutes remaining in
Didn't catch that
regulation.
one clean,
Score is tied.
and it will be a goal kick for the Bruins.
Goal kick, Central.
Fogel to take this goal kick. Music with it at midfield. Up the left side, that'll be too long. I say it went off of a Banshee, and it'll be a central throw in. $1:15 to go in the game. That's off the
throw.
Bruins. Throw in for Bethlehem to Osborne. Back to Blair towards the middle of the field. Rab is there. Goes high in the air.
Let's hear some noise,
O'Brien.
fans. We've got 1 minute left in regulation.
Guthrie over there. Her and Burba banging. It'll be a foul on the Bruins and a free kick for the Banshees. Set down.
Kick.
Spalding to take this one. To the top of the box there. On the ground. No one really clearing it out. Panner with it. Back out towards the middle. We'll have a foul
Central
on Bethlehem, kick. And it'll be a free kick for Central. Edson to take this one. We're down to 20 seconds to go. Down the middle. Sparks will send it back the other direction.
7, 6, 5, 4.
And we're going to be
3,
heading to overtime.
2, 1. Well, kids, we're going to overtime.
So we're going to go to overtime. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We will be back in approximately 4.5 minutes to start our first overtime of the night.
How much money have you been throwing away that could be going to your child's school? You can turn box tops directly to your child's school on a collection sheet or even in a plastic bag. Don't have a child in the Hardin County School District? Just send them to your closest school or even to a family member who does. To see a complete list of products with box tops along with printable collection sheets, visit boxtopsforeducation.com.
Turn Coca-Cola products into cash for the students of Hardin County Schools. Visit coke.com/give/schools on your computer or smartphone. Tap Scan Code. Scan the code with your camera or enter it manually. When you are finished, click Submit. Help the Hardin County Schools by just scanning your Coca-Cola products. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Fans, you have to stay behind the dotted white line. Please, fans, stay behind the dotted white line. Even police officers are fans. Please, gentlemen. All right, guys, you know the drill. Golden goal rule applies.
What kind of fundraiser could I do? Maybe a yard sale. Yeah. 5K maybe. Ooh, a bake sale sounds good. Hello?
Hey, I was wondering if you're busy right now.
I've just been looking at some fundraisers for my school. Do you have any ideas?
I think I have the perfect solution. Maybe try going for the Kroger's Community Rewards program. All you do is go to Kroger.com, sign into your account, click on My Account, and enroll in Community Rewards, and search your school and click Enroll. And it's that simple, and with every purchase you make, it provides funds for your school.
Wow, that's awesome. That sounds easy for everyone.
It is, and it raises money for your school all year instead of just once.
That's awesome. That's a wonderful idea. Thanks for the suggestion.
Hey JJ, how was your day today?
While we have a chance,
all right, Dale, you ready to?
Let's
ready
applaud
to send it
both
back?
teams, their coaches, their. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Central Hardin High School, where we are about to head into overtime with the girls' 5th Region Championship game. We're all knotted at 2. Our score at halftime was 1-0, Central Hardin on top after a goal from Brittany Music with 30:57 to go in the first half. And then with 18:15 to go in the ball game, it was Bailey Young for the Banshees tying it up at 1 apiece. A little over 6 minutes later, Young put the Banshees on top 2-1. And with 4:45 to go in regulation, Brittany Music gets it into the back of the goal, and we are all knotted at 2. In overtime, there is a 5-minute period. It is golden goal rules, where first one to score wins. If no one has scored in the first overtime, they will flip sides and we'll have a second overtime period. If anyone scores in that one, game is over and that team wins. If no one scores in double overtime, we will go to a shootout.
Let's hear some noise down there from both sides. Cheer your team on.
On the season, going to overtime or penalty kicks or to a shootout. Central Hardin 1-1 after they won in a shootout last night against Bardstown, while the Banshees 0-3 on the season in games that had to go extra time. Sparks with it. Dodd will send it back out near midfield. Livers Bryant overplays that one. That's going to get past Blair. Russell will come out. Now she'll wait for it to come back into the box, and she'll scoop it up there. Edson gets to that one, and Blair will poke it down the field to Young. Young will lay it outside for Spalding. Spalding on the far side, Panda there in front of her for the Bruins. It's past her. Now she'll left foot cross. Fogel comes out, makes the catch as she runs into Young. Going forward at midfield. Walker will send it out from there.
Throw.
Central Hardin throw in. Clark to throw this one in. Sparks regains possession, gets it to Osborne. Down the right side to Young. Young takes it towards the end line. It goes off of Don and
corner,
over the end line, and it'll be a corner kick for the Banshees. Spalding coming down to take it. This one head out about 10 yards out. Goes off of Guthrie and sent back out. Blair will keep it on this end. Actually, some music comes up. Now Edson with it. She'll send it up to Music. Goes past her. Walker lets it go out. It'll be a throw in. Blair to throw this one in. Bouncing around. Spalding will send it towards the top of the box. High bounce there. Fogel comes out and she'll collect it. Pickrell laying it back now towards the middle. Now it'll be Osborne with it for the Banshees. She'll send it to the outside, trying to get it to Sparks. Clark comes over for Central, up to Denninger. Now Blair with it. Edson will send it right back to her. Clark.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Trying to get it from her. Spalding will hit it into the box. Norton there. Gets it to Panner. Panner will turn it upfield. Makes a couple of defenders miss. Sends it up to Denninger. Not able to keep it in. And it'll be a throw in for the Banshees.
Banshee throw.
Edson will knee that one down the other way. Sending it back. Now Blair with it again to Spalding. Spalding gets past the first defender. Getting it to Young right at the top of the box. Well, that shot will go off of Dodd and be a throw in for the Banshees. 1 minute to go in this first overtime. Sparks with the throw in to Young. Back to Sparks. She'll hit it high into the box, trying to find some room. Unable to get to it, and Fogel will punt it out from there. Livers Bryan will track this one down. Over near Sparks. Sparks keeps it in. Clark racing back for the Bruins. Sparks cross. Norton kicks it out, and it'll be a corner kick. 22 seconds to go. Spalding rushes down into the corner.
Everybody on your feet.
15 seconds to go. Low line drive off of Young, and it actually goes off the Bruins. Another one. 5 seconds to go.
4, 3,
Spalding.
2.
Short side again.
1.
Young gets to it. Unable to get a clean shot, and it will go to double overtime. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties.
Then our second
for
5-minute
all
overtime.
your real estate needs,
it's
contact
goal
Ryan.
Rule, first person to score
Bluegrass
wins.
Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Scoring in tonight's ball game for the Bruins, Brittany Music has both of their goals. The first one coming with 30:57 to go in the first half. And then with just 4:45 to go in regulation, Music was able to get in her second goal, tying the ball game up. Scoring for the Banshees, Bailey Young has scored both of their goals. She scored with 18:15 to go in the ball game, and then gave the Banshees their first lead at 2-1 with 12:32 to go in regulation. And the winner of tonight's ball game moves on to the Sweet 16, to a semi-state, which should take place on either Monday or Tuesday. They have to wait until all of the region finals are finished. For here at HCEC-TV, we will be back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be football action, as Central Hardin will be traveling to Meade County. Game time is scheduled for 7:30. Next week here on HCEC-TV, we will have the 17th District Volleyball Championship Tournament. On Monday night, we will have the 4-5 matchup with Fort Knox and North Hardin. On Tuesday, we'll have the two semifinals. In the opening game, it will be Elizabethtown and the winner from Monday night. And then the nightcap, it will be Central Hardin and John Hardin. The final will be played on Wednesday evening. All of those games will be at John Hardin High School. Friday night, next Friday night, we'll have another 6A district clash as the North Hardin Trojans will come to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Now we are heading to the second overtime, 5-minute period again.
Here we are once
First
again.
one to score
It's overtime.
wins the 5th Region Championship. And at the conclusion of our broadcast tonight, we will stay on the air until they announce
First
the
ball across the
all-tournament
line
team and
makes that team
the presentation
the 5th
of the
region
region
champion.
runner-up and region championship trophies. To start the second overtime, it will be Central Hardin with possession.
Fans remain behind the dotted white line, please.
Officials making sure everyone is ready. And here we go. Music will lay it back for Edson. Edson going to send it right down the middle of the field. O'Brien there to Spalding. Spalding will send it up, trying to get it to Young on this left side. Poked away by Norton out. Throw in for the Banshees. Young to throw this one in. Into the box. Poked away. Osborne there along, and it's going to be a handball on Central Hardin.
Kick.
Free kick for the Banshees. Spalding to take this one. Marks off the 10 yards. Bruins going to set a 4-person wall. Fogel has them set. Spalding to take it. Spalding chip shot, going to go wide right. Too high as
goal kick.
Livers Bryant was coming in for the header. And a goal kick now for the Bruins. Pickrell with it on the far side. Blair there. Now Livers Bryant comes over, trying to get it to Music. DeBold will send it out. And it'll be a throw-in. Actually, it's going to go off of a Bruin and be a throw-in for the Banshees. DeBold to throw this one in. Down the line to Spalding. Spalding will send it towards the middle. Burba there for the Bruins. And now Music has a breakaway. Livers Bryant there, shot. An easy roller in the save for Russell. And
goal is called. Goal is called.
In the box.
Central Hardin wins.
I think the official is incorrect. He did not. It's a foul in the box.
I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
It will be a penalty
Misunderstood
kick
the call. Sorry, kids.
The Bruins. Haley Panner coming in to take this one. She's 10.
My apologies. I misunderstood the call. It will be a penalty kick.
Russell has to stay on the line until the ball is kicked. Marked ready. Shot. It's in, and Central Hardin wins the 5th Region Championship. Haley Panner with the golden goal in the second overtime.
Central Hardin Lady Bruins.
With 3:01 to go. And Central Hardin's dream season continues on.
With 3 minutes remaining in regulation time, Central Hardin wins 3-2.
Great season continues for the Bruins. Again, in just a moment, they will have the all-tournament team. We will also have the presentations of the region runner-up and the region championship trophies. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help you make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Again, a reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night with football action as Central Hardin travels to Meade County. Next week, we will have the 17th District Volleyball Championship Tournament. On Monday, it'll be the 4-5 matchup between North Hardin and Fort Knox. On Tuesday, it'll be a doubleheader. The early game will have the Elizabethtown Panthers taking on the winner of Monday night's ball game. And in the second semifinal of the night, it'll be the Central Hardin Bruins taking on the John Hardin Bulldogs. On Wednesday night, we will have the championship game between the two semifinal winners. And then next Friday night, again, we will have football action as the North Hardin Trojans will travel to the Central Hardin Bruins. Again, for those Central Hardin Bruin fans, we'll have to wait and see how all the other regions work out, and then they will determine a semi-state site. And Coach J.C. Wright is gathering up who will be on the all-tournament team.
job. You made Hardin County proud. And
Central Hardin improves to 15-8-2 on the season. And they end the 4-year reign of the Banshees. Two nights in a row, the Central Hardin Bruins were underdogs. They took on Bardstown, who had come in as the only undefeated team in the region, beat them in a shootout. And then tonight, the 4-time reigning 5th region champions, the Bruins able to knock them off in double overtime.
okay, we should break it down. We should break it down.
I got a green. Green is not a creative color.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could direct your attention to the middle of the field, presentation of some awards for tonight. Very honored to have these individuals who exemplified excellence on the field as our all-region team. From Bethlehem High School, Jenny Spalding, number 15. Bethlehem High School, Buckley Sparks, number 22. And from Bethlehem High School, Bailey Young, number 23.
Jenny Spalding, Buckley Sparks, and Bailey Young, all named to the
all-region
all-tournament
team from Central Hardin High School.
Tournament team.
Your keeper, Olivia Fogel, number 1. Senior Haley Clark, number 2. Brooke Norton, number 18. And the final member of our all-region team, a senior, number 11, Brittany Music.
So Olivia Fogel, Haley Clark, Brooke Norton, and Brittany Music named to the all-region tournament team. And interesting there, you have three defenders in this tournament, as Clark and Fogel play in the back line. Obviously, Fogel being the keeper.
Give another round of applause to our
Brooke
5th
Norton
region
moved back to the back
all-tournament
line
team.
this tournament. Did a phenomenal job last night.
And now the award for our region runner-up trophy.
Big goals tonight. And
Bethlehem
now we'll have
High
the
School. Give
presentation
them a hand,
of
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
region runner-up trophy to the Bethlehem Banshees. And now the presentation of the region championship trophy.
And now put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2019 5th Region Champions, the Central Hardin High School Lady Bruins.
So the Bruin season will continue on as they will head to semi-state next week. Check your local listings for game sites and times.
Good luck to
and a reminder, we will be back on the air tomorrow night as football action. 7:30 kickoff between the Central Hardin Bruins and the Meade County Green Wave. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV, making tonight's broadcast possible, for Mr. Dale Mings in the truck, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remembered to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Neck and back pain was keeping me from working in the yard, exercising, and walking without pain, and I decided it was time for a change. Physical Therapy Associates worked with me to come up with a specific treatment plan that allowed me to return to doing the things I love. With a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, traction, and hands-on stretching, their friendly and highly trained staff can get you back to doing the things you love too. With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.